Well, hello collectors, here we are again. Boy oh boy, time is pressing on. I think this is going to be video number 140. Is that right, Ob?
Yeah, that's right, 140.
Wow, 140. Boy, we're approaching 150 already now, and seems like we just did 100. So I don't know. You think we'll have to do something special on the 150 one, Ob?
Let's just get to it.
Just get to it. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Well, we're still in the heat of the summer, and don't forget the Mac show is coming up in York, Pennsylvania in September. What date is that, Ob? Do you know offhand?
I think it's the third week.
The third week in September? Is that far in, is it? Yeah. Well, you guys can look it up. It's look up the OVMS website, and you'll get the exact date of it. So we look forward to seeing everybody there. I know it's going to be a really good show. It's a nice convention center, plenty of hotel space around, plenty of restaurants to eat at and all, so I know you all enjoy it very much. So here we go. Before I get started with the video, I thought I would show you a picture that came in this week, and as you can see, it's a really beautiful second model Luftwaffe. Can you see the picture all right, Ob?
Yeah, but you should turn it the other way.
Turn it the other way, this way?
Yeah, turn it that way.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah, that's probably right about that. But you guys that know daggers, I'm sure that you'll know right away that this is an SMF piece. You can tell pretty easily by the scabbard bands and of course that pommel with the gilded swazes. This dagger also has the portopee and the hangers, and the reason I'm showing it to you is because a collector by the name of Johnny Perryman wrote me that he bought a grab bag of some sort. I don't know where he got the grab bag for 50 bucks, and this was a dagger that was in it. So it's worth about, I would say, a dagger like that. It's got the nickel-plated blade with the Waffen amp and all, and it's mint. Daggers probably would bring about 1,500. So there is such a thing as collector luck every once in a while. Not too often.
Pretty good grab bag, yeah.
Yeah, can you imagine that in a grab bag? Boy, complete piece. So there you go. Well, congratulations to you, Johnny. That doesn't happen very often. So good luck with that dagger. That's something I'd put away to show to my grandchildren, you know, because it's a lucky thing. So, what do you think, Ob? Think we should have a pop?
Yeah.
Yes, may as well. It's not too late yet. Yep, always good to have a pop here. Get our video started. I guess most of you guys are either having your vacations or you're done with them by now. You can get back to business again. So, and wherever you went or whatever you did, I hope you had a good time. And I hope you spent enough money on the missus too, you know, and the girlfriend. It's always good to spread things around a little bit when you're in this collecting world, because otherwise you sometimes can get some resentment from the other side, and nobody wants that, and I know how that ends up. So equal treatment, as I always say. That's the best course with this stuff. So there we go, Ob. A nice pop here to get started. We'll mix it up. And we got, I think we got quite a few boxes this time, Ob. A lot of small boxes, but nevertheless, you don't know what's in them. You guys, by the way, I had a golden party badge last time that I was kind of excited about, that had been researched and everything. So I was all set to get it up on the website when my good friend Mike from New York called me and said, "Whitman, that badge is no good." And sure enough, I looked it up in the reference books, and it was a fake badge. So I apologize about that. But like I always say, we try to vet everything that we don't know exactly what it is. And in this case, it turned out to be no good. So that's what happens sometime. All right, we'll open the first box here and get started. Got my Bob Burns cutter. I got a new blade on here. I knocked the other one off with a stapler. Isn't that how you do it, Ob?
Yeah, that's how you do it.
Well, it works usually anyhow, but well, let's see what's the easiest way to get this box open. This is coming from Newark, California. That's kind of a new place to me. You ever hear of Newark, California, Ob?
I think there's a Newark in every state.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. Well, let's see what we got here. Well, looks like we got a plastic bag. And let's see what's in here. Some bubble wrap.
It's like a belt.
Yeah. Yeah, it is a belt, yeah. Yeah, I think I know what this is too. This is not a good thing. Yeah, this is, we had this railway belt a couple of videos ago, and unbeknownst to me, it turned out to be a phony. So it got sent back. Huh. You really have to know what you're doing if you can call that a phony, because boy, that really, the collector said the belt was good though, so that's not much consolation. But what are you going to do? That happens. We're not experts in everything, but we certainly stand behind everything we sell. And I guess we won't be able to have dinner tomorrow after we return that money, but we'll do the best we can.
Gee, Dad, 2 fakes in a row. That's great.
Yeah, 2 fakes in a row, yeah. Well, it happens.
More than often, yeah.
It's all part of the business. We take it as it comes, and what are you going to do? Okay, so that's one down. No fun there, guys. Sorry. Well, let's see what we got next here. Maybe it'll be a little more successful. This one's coming from Hebron, Kentucky. Another new place to us. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we got in this one. The Bob Burns cutter is working pretty good. Yes, sir. Well, we got a package with a letter in it. Let's see what we got here. Good plastic bag for Rob.
Oh, it's a Kroger, the best.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's right, I forgot. I made a deal with a guy to buy 30 armbands. I think there were 30. And I guess it came through. Let's see here. Isn't that something? Wow. Boy, we got some stock
30
here.
armbands.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, it was 30 armbands. Boy, that's neat.
Well, I think we got the time. Let's take a look.
Well, we'll just flip through them fast.
Yeah.
Oh, here we have a Folkstorm one, and one of the narrow types that we see. I'm not sure what that is. Probably some kind of a factory thing or something.
I think it's a type of Luftschutz.
Luftschutz, yeah. This says Lundvak. That may be some kind of a police item. I don't know.
That's a rare one there. I don't know that one.
Yeah. And here's a nice officer veterans. You don't see that very often. See, with the silver braid and a plain veterans. And here's the later type veterans with the war memorial. And there's another version of it. Notice this one has no swaz. That's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, this was the Veterans Association started after World War One. Then when it
I see. So
came
they
to
added
World
it
War
then,
II,
yeah. So that's an early piece
Right.
then, right, Ob? Yeah. And here's a Deutsche Wehrmacht. They're the people that assisted the army.
Another type of Deutsche Wehr.
And another in the service of the Deutsche Wehrmacht. NSDAP Kreismanns SB. I don't know what that is. Maybe that particular NSDAP Kreis group was having an event, and maybe people, who knows?
I don't know that one.
Yeah. And there's a good one, a nice Reichsbahn. Here's another, maybe Luftschutz, I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's a factory worker. I believe.
Factory worker, yeah. And a nice railway one that's got a rubber stamp on it. A stretcher bearer, right up.
Mm-hmm.
Red Cross. That's Luftschutz, right?
Factory worker.
Factory worker, yeah. And an RLB. Another Red Cross.
Those are, I don't think they're Red Crosses. I think they're just medics.
Think they're medics?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably right, yeah. Yeah, just to designate that. This is a Deutsche Wehrmacht, but it's a very unusual one. Look at the Gothic writing. And
It's fat, too.
Yeah, it's very fat. So that's an interesting
There's a
one.
lot of different versions of them. There are.
Yeah. And here we have a good Tino.
Sure.
A Feldgender Marie.
Yeah,
They're the guys that wore the gorgets.
Yeah, that's a rare one there.
Yeah, I've never seen that before. Wow, service in the Sieger Heights Polizei. That sounds serious, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Whew, man.
I think it'd be scarier.
Yeah. Here's a Luftschutz, NSDAP.
Some great variations.
Yeah, those I haven't seen that type before either. And this is kind of nice. An Army helper, and it's got some stamping on there. This is an ordinary printed NSDAP. A nice NSDAP with separate field and printed swaz. A good Hitler Youth piece. Here's a very nice. This is the first position in political leaders, I believe, and blue, so it would be Orts Group. Up.
Towering down.
And then lastly, a SA Sports armband.
Yeah,
So there we go. That's
some rare ones and different varieties.
Yeah,
and,
yeah,
all in
good.
good shape too. It looks like.
oh, it's nice the way he has them. They're all in cardboard so that they stay stretched out and don't get all wrinkled up. Oh, I'm pretty happy with that. We saw a lot of armbands here. Everybody seems to have an interest in them. You can either add one to your existing collection, or some people just specialize in armbands, but that's great. I'm glad to have it. You like them, Mom?
Yeah, I'm sure a couple of those people are looking for. There's some rare ones in there.
Yeah, the guys that collected different types. Well, after that, I think I need a Denobili. How about that? Wow. 30 armbands in one shot. Nothing really rare, but a lot of interesting things. Like Rob says too, the variations there of common types or stuff you don't see. Yeah. Okay, good. We're off and running. See what we got next here. This box is kind of heavy. We'll just drink a little bit. This is coming from Vero Beach, Florida. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, the trusty Bob Burns cutter. Yeah, I miss Johnny being here. He's a better cutter than I am. But, what are we going to do? Come on, baby. All right, here we go. Well, looks like we got a plastic bag full of cloth here, Rob. I got a feeling there's going to be a flag or two in here. Let's see. Yep. There's going to be 3 flags in here, guys. And I think these are all beauties, too. Wow, look at this one. This is a service one, isn't it, Ob? With the LOH?
Nah, it looks like a Kriegs flag to me.
Oh, it's a Kriegs flag?
Yeah, that's
you're right.
a Kriegs flag.
And it's
Maple
marine
marked, yeah.
marine marked. Yeah, that's pretty nice. It's a 150 by 250. Let's see if there's a maker on it. No, I don't see any maker, but you can see it's in it's a really nice condition. I'm not going to show it. I don't want to offend anybody, but you can get the idea here. There's no holes anywhere in this flag. It's in great shape. That's a real gem there. Oh, I think I do see a hole. Yeah, there's just a couple of small holes there, but not bad.
War damage.
War damage, yeah. Flak. That's what it was. All of it was flak. Well, alright, I'll just file this up. I can't fold it here, I'll waste too much time. Let's see what the next one is. Wow. This is another Kriegs. Also naval marked.
Recall ever seeing printing that big before?
No, that's huge, isn't it?
Yeah, it's huge.
Huge. So it's a 150 by 250. I think that was the same size as the last one.
Right.
And yeah, we do have a maker on this one. Witte KG from München. There we go. And I'll just give you a quick glance. This looks really nice too. I don't see any holes in it so far. And
it's got a little more pop than the other one.
what's that?
It's got a little more pop. It looks like
It's really got good color to it. Yeah, it's great. The cord and so forth. So that's another gem. You can never have too many Kriegs flags, collectors. Everybody wants one. Either they want to display it or you just want to have it in your collection, which I understand. Wow. Thought my cigar went out. We got one more here.
There's your state service flag.
This is the state service. Yeah. You're right, Ob. You spotted that eagle wing, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ob knows his flags. I think Ob can smell a bad flag from about 6 feet. You handle so many of them, right, Ob?
Yeah, handle quite a few, yes.
Don't you notice they all feel the same?
Yeah.
The material is
Definitely.
the same. And
the balance
when you feel something different and it's supposedly a standard flag, you better watch out. Because they all feel the same. And then there's that certain musty smell they all have too. I don't know why, but... So this is a state service with the eagle on it. And usually these state service flags, the size isn't marked. So we don't know how big it is. But it looks to be of not real big, but pretty good size. And
it's about the same size as the Kriegs flags.
Yeah.
150 by 250.
See, that's a good example, guys. Good eagle on it.
It's a cool flag. Get a lot of swastika for your money.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. No holes in this one, too, Ob.
No, that's good. They're all good.
All right. You need another drink, Ob?
Sure.
Yeah. first one goes down too easy, I know.
And the next one goes down even easier.
Yeah, I guess you're probably right there. Break this up like a little bit in here. Alright. Yep. Good old Imperial. Yes, sir. Alright, we're off and running, Ob. Yeah, that was interesting already, huh? All those armbands, and oh, we even had a return in there, and and those nice flags. I kind of, you know, flags are they're hard to sell because you have to photograph the whole thing, and
They're hard to photograph, is what they are.
photographing is the problem. And you can't appreciate a flag that's for sale if you can't see how big it is.
Right.
And then I got to stand next to it so you can see the proportion of it. So
Well, I've seen other people trying to photograph them too. They're hanging it over their banisters in their houses and stuff. Yeah, it's just
it's laying on
Yeah.
the bedspread with some tiger pattern on the bedspread. You know, you, what the hell? So they're
it's not easy.
a little difficult, but we like them, and we do sell really a lot of flags, and we're pretty good with them. We don't know everything, but like I was saying before, we have a pretty good idea with the feel of them, the color, and you know, flags always, don't they have to look the same, Ob? They just, when they start looking different, there's something weird of the same kind of flag I'm talking.
Yeah, the fabric. You can really tell with the fabric.
Yeah, the fabric is. What do we got here? This looks like a mess.
Oh,
Looks like a box of trash.
there's a popcorn receiver right over there.
Yeah, okay, I'll try to hit the popcorn barrel. I'll probably hit it with what's in the box too.
Yeah. So you got bags and popcorn and
Yeah, look at all this stuff.
paper,
All kind of silly stuff.
menagerie.
Menagerie. Boy, this guy didn't spend any money on packing material. I'll tell you
Threw
that.
out his trash in the.
Yeah, it looks like he.
Is there a hoagie wrapper in
I'm
there
send
too? or-
Whitman something, but let me look through the trash to find something to pack it with. Man, this is the worst I think I've ever seen. Oh, here's something. And more trash. Okay, well, whatever works for you guys, it's fine with us. All right, that's good. And now let's see what we got here. This one's coming from Riverton, Utah. I think we've had one from there before. Sounds familiar, doesn't it, Ob? Ah, that tastes familiar. Let's see what we got here. Wow, looks like a Hitler Youth knife. Yeah, it's got the late finish on it. It's still, the finish is mostly still there, but it's dulled over the years. And we got a really nice scabbard. The paint is excellent on it, and the black leather is very good too, with the retainer loop here. You have to be careful opening these things, because if you're not careful, you can just pull the whole thing off, and then you got real trouble. So let's see what we got here. Oh, nice blade. Look at that blade, Ob.
Yeah.
It's nice and bright, and it looks too pointy to me, but what do you think, Ob? Looks a little pointy, doesn't it?
It looks okay.
Looks okay?
Gonna have another Imperial. Looks fine.
Yeah. All right. And we got a mark here of M772 with a year of production of 1940. That's kind of a nice piece. I don't remember seeing one like that.
Who's the 72 maker?
I guess we could look in the RZM manual that Rob made up here, if I can find it. Is this it?
Yeah, that's it.
We should put a tab on here for where the, oh, here we go. I turned right to it. What was the,
M772.
oh, this is Carl Kaldenbach. Yeah.
Oh, that's rare.
Not real rare, but it's not, you don't see it all the time, but that's a, that blade is really nice, and like I say, the plating is still here, it's just dull.
Yeah.
So you don't really want to clean it, because this plating it will come right off at this point. So you just kind of have to leave it the way it is. You can appreciate what it is and leave it alone. And this blade, though, really makes up for a lot. I like that. That is really, you know what, too? I think this is a plated blade. Yeah, yeah, I think collectors, this is a rarely seen blade here. Instead of being polished, it's actually nickel plated. Can you see that, Ob? There's no grain, of course, in it, because it's nickel plated.
I wonder if this will all clean up, too.
I think it will, yeah. I think this is a pretty nice piece here. I like it a lot. And especially, I don't remember ever seeing a plated blade on an HJ knife.
You're right there. The point, it does look a little bit
It's
more
too pointy.
Yeah.
It's the way the maker made them, though. It hasn't been altered. It's just that was their style.
I told you that's a rare maker.
Yeah, you were right. You were right, I think.
That's a rare one.
Yeah. How about that with a nickel-plated blade? When do you ever see that on an HJ knife? Wow. That's kind of cool. Oh, I like that. Yeah, I like that. You like that piece, Ob? That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's different.
Let's see what we got next here. This is a box coming from Asheville, North Carolina. That's a nice place. I think that's in the mountains out there in the, what they call it, the Shenandoah area out there.
Yeah, that's where they make all the furniture, or used to.
Yeah,
right?
that's right. That's right. Yeah, yeah. A lot of furniture people down that way. But a nice area to visit too. Driving around there is really, really beautiful. Let's see what's coming from Asheville, North Carolina here, guys. Well, lots of padding and up. Got a box inside, guys. See, now look how that man packed that. Isn't that nice? And then with a box inside, I mean, that's really, that's a good job there. Credit to you, sir, on that one. Let's see what's in this box. Yeah, it doesn't take long to pack something correctly, and sometimes it can save an awful lot of aggravation, because you've seen many of the items that arrive here that sometimes are not so good. Get this, is it overly lit?
Speaking of not so good.
What's that?
Speaking of not so good, the nobly.
Yeah.
What did that guy say? Put out that stinky cigar.
Oh yeah, there's always somebody that has some remark about that. Look out, you're going to burn that armband. You're going to burn that tunic. There's so many things that I'm going to burn that I haven't burned yet, but maybe I will someday, so you guys are probably right. But you know what? We're all people, we're all different. We all have our habits, some good and some bad. I guess all this drinking and smoking is not good. But then again, I feel okay, and I'm 81, so it hasn't hurt me so far. But hope I'm around when I'm 82, though. What happened to women? Oh, he died of drunkenness and lung cancer.
Yeah.
Well, I hope not, anyhow.
Oh, after 81, who cares?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
You're 41, yeah.
Yeah, it's. I'm not going to say that I've done everything in my life, but I must say I've had a very enjoyable life, and I have no regrets. Like you read in the obits every once in a while, they'll say, he lived a well life. That's the way I think I feel about my life, and I like continuing it too. Whoa, look at this beautiful thing. Wow. Wow. This is really really beautiful. I remember the collector told me that this goblet was presented to the leader of Hermann Goering's marching band when he retired, and the signatures of his favorite people are all on this goblet, and the patina of it is just fantastic.
Is there a presentation?
It just at the top it says Regiment General Goering,
Alright, just hold on one sec.
Berlin, which would have been the name of the band.
Well, that's a unique piece, isn't it?
Well, one of a kind. How many leaders of the band were there, you know? I think it's very beautiful, the patina, especially in... we'll look at any hallmarks on it.
It's got a lot of substance, too.
Oh,
for,
yeah. Oh, it's heavy, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, well, there you go, Bob. It doesn't get any better than that. Look at that. 925. I don't recognize the producer, but that is the best you could buy. Isn't that nice? That's why we liked it so much. The quality really exudes when you get that kind of silver content. Yeah. Let me see too whether there's any signatures that stand out here.
Is Goering's on there? I don't think it would be. What? It's just
Probably
the Goering
not.
regiment, right?
Yeah, it would just be his. Oh, here we go. I missed this. This is really great. Obermusikmeister,
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
19 or Haas. His name was Haass. There you go. That tells the story there. So he was the leader of the band. And collectors, you know, you have to realize too that military bands were very important in Germany, and well, they are in America
They
too.
are in America,
Everywhere, military bands are very important, and they have a lot to do with the morale of the troops and so forth. And
No date though, right?
no, but possibly it can't be too early because the Luftwaffe Eagle is the later type that I think they started that one in 38 or so.
Right.
So it's probably around 38 or 39, something like that.
He's probably like, oh, we're going to war. I'm retiring.
Yeah, the war's coming, I'm retiring, yeah. Yeah, that's a... You know what else is interesting, too? It's got a slight oval to it. It's not bent.
Yeah.
That's the way the cup
I
was
noticed
made.
that. It's not.
It's really
it's an
really
oval.
interesting. This was an expensive item when these guys chipped in and bought this for our bandmeister. Wow.
And that's never been cleaned. That's a nice piece of silver.
Yeah, I like this a lot. Wow. That's a great...
And you know, with this business or collecting, if you just collect Third Reich musical stuff, which you can, because there's plenty of that out there, what a great
there are
piece that
guys
would
that
be.
do that, and boy, yeah, can you imagine that in
Oh,
the
yeah.
center of your collection? Boy, oh boy. Yeah, that is a super piece. I'm glad to have that. Man, I like it. I see why he double boxed it too. He didn't want to take a chance on
Getting
something
banged up.
happening. And boy, you know, you wonder how does somebody even get something like that? You know, to my knowledge, it's probably never been in a collection. And boy, that's just really, really great. Thank you, sir, for that.
Yeah, it's an interesting piece.
I really.
That's unique.
It's unique. Yeah, I really like it too. You like that, Ob?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Different. Good to see.
And quality all the way. Mm-hmm.
And the silver turned, it looks just great. You know, it's perfect.
Oh. Well, it's got that tone that some of those silver Aaron Pokles get, you know. Beautiful. Well, I'm pretty happy with the stuff so far. It's all interesting items. Let's see what we got next. This is in a salt bag, and this is coming from, Auckland. Auckland is, I believe, the capital of New Zealand.
That is correct.
I think.
Yeah.
Right now, those guys down in Auckland are having winter while we're having summer. So let's see what comes from New Zealand. You know, collectors, we have a lot of customers in New Zealand, and good people too. Really, really nice people. Now, what do we got here? I guess that's some kind of a pad here. Well, let's see what we got. Come on, Bob Burns. There you go. We're getting there. That's a nice little wrapper, isn't it, there? Just to keep the...
Like
when the post office guy drops it, that takes a little bit of the...
like a piece of hay or something.
Yeah, right, yeah. And then we got this other kind of stuff here. First time I've seen that kind. It looks like great big cigars or something.
Said the guy who smokes cigars.
Yeah. Well, they're usually fatter than that. That's why.
What do you got there? Photo album? What's going on there?
I don't know. I guess it is. Yeah. Oh boy.
Maybe not.
No. Let's see it. By the cover of it, though, it looks like it'd be something political, does it not?
Yeah. It could be a... That's an essay, man. It could be a postcard collection, or it could be an essay. Oh, early.
Wow, look at that.
Oh.
That looks like an original signature.
Put your finger on it, will you?
That, collectors, looks like an original signature.
Let me take a look at it, Pop. Man, this might be something special.
That's not a printed signature, that's an original signature.
Could you just leave the page down for a second? Thank you. Yeah, it's in green ink, too. You don't see that too often.
Yeah. Wow, that's quite an introduction here.
Very early picture, too.
Album. Orfeur. Let's see what we got here. This is really well preserved, this piece. Wow. Is that Nuremberg? I'm looking at it upside down.
Feldenhalle, I believe.
Oh, the Feldenhalle. Oh, even better. Wow. Oh my goodness, look at these pictures. Oh.
That's Nuremberg.
This is fantastic. Look at that picture. Wow. Oh. See, this is something special now. These are all...
the size of them, too. You don't see them ever that big.
Yeah. Yeah, the size of them. This was owned by somebody important. Wow. Look at these things. Aren't they fantastic?
And I gotta tell you, I've never seen these photos either.
No, I think they're all private photos.
I don't know about that, but wow.
Oh, this is a real treasure, this album. Look at that. That's a great shot. I haven't seen that picture either. It's neat the way they got the heads close and then the big Nuremberg eagle in the back. That is a beautiful photograph. Wow. Yeah, this was owned by somebody special for sure. Look at that stuff. These are all kind of quality photos that should go into a book. Wow, look at this. Hitler touching the Blut flag. I guess that's Grimminger there. Wow.
He's wearing a pistol too, so
yeah.
During the wartime.
Get away from this flag. Oh my God! Look at Grimminger and look at this. These are really fantastic pictures. There's the he's shaking his hand with the blood flag against the stand.
Let's just show the last couple pictures that are in there, because I don't want to show everybody everything. Got to keep them on suspense.
Yeah, you know, you're probably right, but I wanted to see them myself.
You can look at them later.
I know, but there's so many cool. Wow, look at this stuff. All right, Ob's right.
Oh man, look at that.
You can see, guys, that this is wow. There's a stand art there. This is a tremendous Nuremberg photo album. Let's see what this is. Anything or just a? I think it's just a separator, but I'll look to be sure.
I think there's something rattling in there.
Yeah, there is something rattling. Ob's got a good ear.
That's a CLA.
Here's a certificate of authenticity. A superb and extremely well-preserved private Nuremberg rally photo album. It is constructed of heavy card frame, blah, 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 blah. Pasted to the front is a fully color commemorative Munich beer hall postcard. The interior content consists of 25 black card stock pages, each separated by a fully intact wax divider. The title page features portraits of AH on both the front and back, with the latter in postcard format. Importantly, it displays the original signature of AH. So this album belonged to somebody very, very important. It's really
that's a great piece.
Yeah, this is one of the best Nuremberg albums I've ever seen, and I can't wait to study it. And I think there's going to be a lot of things in there that are really worthwhile looking at.
It's been kept well preserved. It's still really mint.
Yeah, it's really been well preserved.
Nobody spilled their drink on it yet, or anything like
Not
that?
Not yet. No. Could happen, but
can I see the spine too and see if there's anything on there? Or?
No, it's just a very high quality album too.
Let me see the front card again. Yeah, that's cool.
Wow, can you imagine a high quality album like that with the signature of the Hitler in the front? Wow. Obviously, this was someone of importance that owned this.
So I was probably wrong. That probably wasn't the Feldern Halle. It was probably Nuremberg, like you
probably
said.
Probably Nuremberg, yeah. We could look at it again if you want to be sure, but
that's okay. We'll look at it later.
You guys can run the video back and look again. For the first time, Ob might have been wrong.
Yeah, right.
Wow, that's this album is a treasure, guys. It's really a fantastic thing here. And what box did I get it at?
It's in that bag.
Oh, it was all in a bag. That's right.
From New Zealand.
Coming from New Zealand. Wow. Well, thank you very much, sir. I appreciate that, and I'm really going to enjoy looking at the album, and I think you guys will enjoy seeing it too when it comes up on the website or whatever. Wow, that is not something you see every day. Ooh. Again, it would have to be somebody very close to Hitler to be able to get his signature on the photograph and so forth to start out his album, and maybe he hired a photographer to do this.
I think it was done by the party and probably issued to a select few, and he signed them.
You think there could have been several albums like that, maybe?
I would think so. Why do
maybe Hitler personally signed each
why
one.
do something once? You know? But I've never seen another one like it, ever. If it was to one person, it'd be dedicated, I think.
Yeah, that might be true. I don't know. I think you might be right. Perhaps they decided that they would have a photographer make a number of albums that they were going to personally give out to important personages, and each one had the autograph of the Führer in the front.
It's a very early photograph.
Well, we'll have to look and see which party day it was, but it does look like a 33 or 34 party day rally. Fantastic. Well, let's see what we got next here. Boy, I think we're doing pretty good so far, Rob.
Yeah.
I'm very happy with the stuff that's coming in. Yeah. Let's see what we got here. This is coming from Georgetown, South Carolina. Pretty heavy, so there's something substantial in here. Oh, yeah. Looks like we could have some edge weapons, guys. Now, let's see what we got here. Well, man, this is very nice. Here we are, collectors. This is a very early RAD hewer with all solid nickel mounts. Beautiful stag grip. The original paint is still nice. The end has a couple taps, but not too bad. And then you have the early stamping here. What is it? I don't know, I think it's BN 722. That does not stand for battalion. These markings were for the cities that distributed the RADs early on, and this particular stamping belongs to Braunschweig. So this came out of Braunschweig, that was apparently a distributing point for RAD hewers, and then after a while they stopped doing the stamping. So we know that this is very early on. And let's see who the producer is. Probably Eichhorn, but I don't know. Stamping's in the scabbard throat too. It looks like somebody was sharpening the blade here or something. And it's not an Eichhorn. Look at that, guys. It's an Axtundhauer Fabrik. We don't see that one very often.
No. No. Never.
That is a very, very rare maker. And with these early fittings and just the overall quality of the piece, I think it's very, very desirable. Despite the fact that there looks like the original owner, not the veteran, the original owner did that.
Yeah, but that maker, it's
really
extremely rare.
Yeah, that's a And a very interesting piece too.
Yeah, that's a nice piece.
I like that a lot. Boy, what a piece of metal too. It weighs a ton. That's a nice nice hewer. Nobody be ashamed to have that in their collection. Let's see what else we got here, guys. Looks like we got a very nice first model Luftwaffe. Wow. Yeah, this is very, very nice. This is a very early piece, all solid nickel. The chain is all nickel. The fittings are all nickel. The leather, look at the leather and the grip. Beautiful. The plating is still in between the legs of the sun wheels, so it's not all worn out. See on the, yeah, it's good on the reverse too. And look at the leather on the scabbard. Wow, it's just about perfect. Man, this guy took good care of his dagger when he was wearing it. And nice chain. And let's see who made this piece. Good blade. It's a Paul Weiersberg. Yeah, Weiersberg really made nice first model Luftwaffes. And the blades were heavily nickel plated, so they're always usually just about in full mint condition, what this one looks like. Yeah, that's a really nice piece. Got one little runner mark there where the runner sat all the years, but that's nothing. So another high quality example here. I like that. You like that one, Hub?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Checking for any marks underneath the crossguard. That's all.
That's a nice, nice dagger. And let's see what the last piece is here. Well, it looks like we got a second Luft with a, boy, is that a nice orange grip. My goodness. Sure. Man, look at the depth of that color. Wow. The knot is kind of, it's not tied right, and the either the original wearer or the last collector moved the knot up to protect the fraying here, but that fraying would have been where the knot comes out. So that's not a, I don't know why you want to really hide that. If you put the knot on correctly, I think that that the fray would come exactly where the crossguard comes down, which makes it talk to you. So let's just see what if we try to put this on correctly. See what happens with that fray, and see if I'm right that it comes where the knot comes out. Let's just see here, guys. Little Whitman fooling around, which I like to do with stuff like this, but it's fun.
I'm going to snap the knot in half.
No. I'm not going to do that. Now, when we tighten everything up, get this all proper here. And now that the knot is tied correctly, look where the fray is. So I was right about this piece. Let me just get this around a little bit more here, just to make it look nice. Yeah, that's what it is. That's exactly what it is. The fray from the swing right there is what caused the.
That's perfect.
So that's the way it should look, and I think that helps the dagger's looks too. And look what else we got too, a nickel scabbard. We don't see that too much, and I think it was an extra cost item.
Maybe the person thought it's going to fall off. That's why they took it down.
Yeah, who knows what people think, but let's see. I like the scabbard a lot too.
It's kind of bend on it, or am I saying
Yeah, it's
things?
got a little hit right here.
Yeah.
It's nothing but. Oh boy, yeah, nice blade. Needs to be cleaned off, but I think it's a mint blade. It's a WKC, and yeah, sure enough, just one screw in the scabbard, like you want to see. So it's a perfect WKC. A very nice piece here.
Yeah, good stuff. Freshening those babies up.
Yeah, they go down fast. Yeah, we're seeing some pretty decent stuff here, Rob.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it so far. We'll see whether it keeps going or we run downhill in a hurry. Who knows?
Well, you never know.
Well, let's see how the Bob Burns cutter can handle this one. This one is coming from Georgetown, South Carolina. Sounds like a good place.
We were just there, weren't we?
Were we?
Yeah, same guy.
Oh, yeah?
Or somewhere.
Yeah, is it the same guy? I don't think so, no.
Yeah.
Maybe it is. You sure? Oh, I don't know. Oh, this packing is just junk thrown in here, so is it the same guy that threw the junk in there?
I don't know. Maybe. Sounds like a set of hangers.
I don't know what they are here.
You got an RAD bullet there. Yeah, I think these are the hangers accompanying those daggers.
You know, you might be right if that was the same guy. Yeah, let me look.
That's definitely an RAD bullet.
Yeah, this stuff was... Oh, no, that was the goblet. Yeah, this thing. Georgetown, South Carolina. You're right up, yeah. Yeah, these are probably the hangers that accompany those daggers.
Which is great.
Yeah, wonderful. Boy, that early RAD and now a hanger before it. Wow, look at that too.
Yeah.
What a honey that is. That is a beauty. Look at the leather and all. It's really, really nice. Nice snap clip. No wear to the clip at all.
Can you flip it? See, there's a maker on
Yeah.
it? No, the other way.
What do you want to see?
The clip.
That's probably Asman or something. Yeah. Asman
Usually
mark.
Asman, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I mean that's a beautiful thing. And this must be maybe for the Luftwaffe, yeah. There you go, a very nice deluxe set with the metal tabs. Yeah, this is really a good set. Nice buckles and snaps and.
What kind of wear you got on the back?
Let's see what the back looks like. There we go. Not bad at all.
That's what you want to see.
Yep. So they're very, very nice too. So there you go, collectors.
Well, I'm glad you opened that box second.
Yeah, it's a good thing I did, yeah. I'm glad you remembered it was the same town, because I didn't remember. Yeah, nice things. Thank you, sir.
You sure there's not a third laying around in there?
No, that's it.
Okay.
All right, that's pretty good. And let's see what we got here. Oh. All right, another fairly good sized box. Get stuff off of here. This one's coming from Wichita Falls, Texas. I thought Wichita Falls was in Wichita, but I guess it's not. It's in Texas. Here we go, guys. See what comes up next here. Yeah, that RAD hanger was beautiful, wasn't it?
Yeah, great shape.
Man.
You needed it for that dagger too.
Oh yeah, look, really set it off.
Like, I'm not joining RAD and carrying around that dagger every day.
Oh yeah. Hey, you knew you were carrying something, I'll tell you that. Well, it's a good drink.
Oh boy.
A little stiff, Bob. A little stiff.
You're the one pouring them.
Well, let's see what we got here.
Well,
More popcorn.
where's this coming from?
I told you, Wichita
Oh,
Falls.
Wichita Falls, Texas.
Texas, not Wichita. Well, let's see what we got here. Besides a lot of popcorn. It comes down the middle here. Looks like we've got two separate items. With a lot of tape.
Popcorn tape and bubble wrap.
Yep. Yeah, that's our thing. Deal with it every day. I hope they don't determine that popcorn and bubble wrap are cancerous or something, you know? We'd be in trouble.
We'd be dead by now.
Yeah, probably. My Dunhill needs some gas. Now let's see what we got here. Wow. Boy, is that a nice bayonet. Look at that. Feast your eyes on that, collectors. Do they come any nicer? Look at that brown frog and all. Beautiful hilt. That's a very, very nice bayonet. See how it looks on the reverse? Yeah, just as nice. Looks like it was hardly worn. The paint on the bayonet is still perfect. And
So you're going to say it's a Luftwaffe?
well, normally when you see brown,
Right.
but let's see what we got here. Well, a beautiful, beautiful long style blade. By Carl Eichhorn. It's missing the washer, but that happens. The blade is nice. There's a couple scratches in it. May not be as nice as the hilt, but it's still a very nice piece. So yeah, I would say that's a Luftwaffe example, Bob. But a high quality bayonet there.
Nice clean blade, yeah.
That's what we got next. Yeah.
So you got a monster belt there. It looks like a 0.4 liter belt.
Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it? Well, the belt is surrounding something else. Let's see what we got here. Wow. Oh, boy, what a fine Luftwaffe.
Wow.
Look at that buckle, guys. And the belt is tremendous. Look at the inside of the belt.
Yeah, that's
It's
incredible.
really beautiful, isn't it?
Still keeping its form, like they just took it off the guy.
Yeah, you would think he's got it inside out here
Yeah.
or something. I wonder if that's possible. No, it wouldn't be possible
it's
to
not
do that.
possible.
No.
It's just the way it is.
But geez,
It's probably been around a mannequin for the last 40 years or something.
can you see if that's maker marked in there? I can't.
Oh, and on the buckle?
On the buckle, yeah.
Nah, that's pretty tough, Pop. It doesn't look like it is.
Doesn't look like it from here, but no.
What about the belt on the inside? Sometimes in here there's a number.
Yeah, something.
Oh, there's a 9.
And that's a size 105 or something. That guy must have been a pretty big pot belly.
Yeah, that's a real Sergeant Schultz belt there.
Yeah, that's a pretty big belt.
Yeah.
I think that's bigger than I am. I don't know about you, Ob, but yeah, that's a premier belt.
That's not fitting me, I'll tell you that much.
The finish on that belt is very, very nice.
It's amazing, the form, though. You just don't see it like that. It never stays that form. It's amazing.
Yeah, it looks like it's been around something for...
It's probably been on a mannequin or something. I don't know.
Yeah, you're probably right.
But then again, it's Luftwaffe bayonet, Luftwaffe belt. So.
Yeah, so might have been a Luftwaffe tunic or something on a mannequin. Well, either way, it's a nice item.
It's a nice piece, yeah.
And well preserved. Well, let's see what we got here, guys. This is looking NPEA-ish to me.
NPEA-ish? That's a new one.
That's really scary. Bad time for my lighter to run out of gas, too. Yeah, it's looking NPA-ish.
Sounds like something Johnny would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. You're right.
Well, I like the scabbard lug so far, but I don't like the looks of that. Scabbard lug looks right, though. Well, there's no screws on the side of it either. This is a Bergsmuller lug, and I don't see any screws on the side. Bergsmullers have screws on the side, and these should be steel, and this looks very brass to me. What do you think, Ob? Well, there's one way to tell.
One way to tell.
It's brass. Well, collectors, for you guys that may not know too much about NPEAs, the scabbard should have a steel bottom, not a brass bottom.
Since it's in question too, it looks a little too fat. That scabbard.
It's odd though. They have the right lug on it, but Bergsmuller, which I assume this is, I haven't looked at it yet, but Bergsmuller had a screw on both sides, and there is no screw there, so that's not a good sign. And the grip looks nice. The cross guards, they look too good for an NPEA.
Well, the top does not even come close to the bottom.
Yeah.
You know?
And the blade is, we'll have to look at it. Let's see. Yeah, it is a Bergsmuller, and well, I see trouble there.
Yeah.
Look at the gaps in the...
Yeah, I can see it from here.
Yeah. Let's, if it's loose, I'll get a toolkit, guys. I know you like to see the insides of these questionable pieces, so hang on a minute. Okay, guys, I went and got my toolkit, but before I open it, I want to light a decent cigar that other than overly was a dog. Yeah, that's lighting better. And I think I need a drink before I look at this baby. Here we go, guys.
These NPEAs, they're a real minefield. They really are.
They are a minefield.
They are tough.
I'm not very optimistic on this, but let's see what happens.
It sounds like you just snapped it in half.
We'll see what happens, but I think I know what we're going to see.
The cross guards are just terrible. They're not even close to being original. I mean,
well, yeah, that hole's way too big in the cross guard. See how big that hole is, Rob? Nah. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
The hole in the grip is way too big. And the blade is fake. I can tell by the tang. And look what they did to try to make this thing fit, and look at that.
Yeah, not a very good job either.
Yeah, so this is a problem with NPEA daggers. There's probably 2,500 of them that may exist to be had, and out of that 2,500, maybe 800 or 900 of them are real. So it's a real problem with collectors. It doesn't go that way, it goes this way. No, look. Yeah, the grip doesn't even begin to fit on the back way, and it only goes one way. Well, the problem is, I guess, that this man, I'm sure, thought that he had a original piece here, and I always have the rather difficult moment of writing in that email that I'm sorry, it's not original, and this is not original in many ways. The cross guards are not proper. The hole in the grip is made way too big to accommodate what is a fake blade, and the brass ball at the bottom is always a sign of real trouble. The only thing I like about the dagger is the frog. The frog is pretty nice. So there we go. Oh, look at that. The throat's even starting to come out when I pulled the dagger out. Can you see that? I don't know what's holding the damn throat in, unless there's a screw in the back or something, but if there is, it's not doing much. Oh, good, I pressed it down again, so. Well, guys.
You said it was going too good, didn't you?
What's that?
You said it was going too good, didn't you?
Yeah. But, I think it's a good thing, though, that collectors can see what things go wrong, though, too, you know. But you got to be very, very careful when you're buying an NPEA. If you don't know exactly what you're doing, and very few people do know what they're doing with an NPEA, you should ask an expert for assistance. And there are guys around that know these things. Ron Wolin, or Winan, I mean, not Wolin. Ron Wolin's not with us any longer. Ron Winan, or another good guy too, is Dr. Merling. He has an advanced collection. Or you can ask me too, I know about them. So there you go, guys. I like the Luftwaffe belt and the Luftwaffe bayonet, but unfortunately not so good on the other stuff. Okay, guys, we got the next box here. Pretty big box, not real heavy, but this is coming from Akron, Ohio. Let's see what's in here. Yeah, I'm still kind of shaking my head over that NPEA. I bet that guy paid good money for that piece too. Well, maybe he can get his money back. I hope so. I just hope he doesn't have a stroke when he finds out it's no good, because that's the kind of dagger people think is great, and it turns out to be nothing. All right, let's see what we got here. I think I'll put this box on the floor. Maybe get rid of some of this other stuff here before it catches on fire. Well, I have to say I like the bags.
Alright, here we go.
One more bag that I also like. There we go.
All returns.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you guys ready for this? Did you recover from that NPEA yet? I haven't, but oh well. I guess we'll open this bag first here, see what's in here. Oh, it looks like a multitude of army hangers. Well, maybe we should open the other bags, and then we'll see if the hangers go nice with the daggers, assuming they're army daggers. Nope. Yeah, well, here we go. This is a nice piece, guys. It's got a generic A type crossguard and a nice white grip, but look at the beautiful scabbard. It has a nice gilded look to it. Whether that means anything or just the way the scabbard aged, I don't know, but I like the look of it with the contrasting carrying bands. Beautiful silvering throughout too. Really, really nice. Nice blade. A couple of marks here, but not bad. And this, oh yeah, we've seen a number of these lately. A coping, which is normally a pretty rare dagger. Coping did make a lot of white grips too, so that's pretty nice. I like that. Let's see what else we got here. Another fine piece here. Put my glasses on. This has got a generic B crossguard and really a nice, pleasant-looking orange grip. Good pommel, nice silvering, very nice scabbard. Because it's generic, it's anybody's guess who it may be, but I guess we'll take a look. Oh, beautiful mint blade. Yeah, really great. This is a nice dagger, guys. Very nice dagger. Oh, wow, there you go. That's one you don't see very much at all. It's a Luddite. You like that, Ob?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a decent piece, and that's why it has generic fittings, because Luddite didn't make their own fittings. And beautiful scabbard too with it. It's got the throat held by two headless screws. I'll leave that out. Put that right here. Let's see what's next. Oh, another army. This is an acorn piece. Beautiful patina to it. A great dark orange grip. These are last style fittings that were used. Beautiful acorn scabbard. Grip is perfect. Very nice piece. And the blade is just about perfect. It's got a little bit of modeling there, but it's still nice and bright. Got the cross grain on it, and nice dagger. And yeah, there's that stamped small 3541 trademark. We know that comes from 1940. So this was a 1940 wartime piece made. I'll put that out here too. Not a bad dagger. Yeah, and then the last bag. Let's see what we got here, guys. Wow, look at the whiteness of this grip. Whew. Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
That is cool. Isn't that something, Ob? Man. It is so white. Wow.
It's like somebody's fake teeth they just had made.
No, I think it's just that the grip has never been exposed.
Yeah,
it's
it's
always
amazing.
been stored somewhere.
Ultra white.
That's probably how this one looked when it was new,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
this is. But you just never see that. They're all generic B mounts and a generic scabbard also. Boy, I like that. I've never seen a grip that white, and it's a nice grip. It's not a cheap made grip. It's nice. Let's see who made this one. Oh, beautiful mint blade. Totally mint. No maker on this one. But you know, I like that. I like that dagger the best out of the group because of that grip. It's really, really striking.
Yeah, you can really see the difference between this one and the other one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's something to see a grip that white. This dagger apparently has been put away in a blanket or something all these years.
But how are we supposed to know which ones go with which dagger?
Well, you don't. You don't. It just, I can show the hangers, I guess, if you want to see them. I don't know whether we'll sell them separately or whatever, but we'll see what we got here. That's a nice set with the metal tabs on the top. Here's a beautiful set with good. So look at the brocade on them; they're really nice. You know, it's hard to say whether these daggers came with the daggers or whether the collector bought the hangers, or the hangers came separately. The hanger may have been bought separately, and well, these are nice too. Beautiful hangers. Yep. Oh, those are really, really nice. Look at the silvering on those buckles. So there you go, collectors. 4 collectible condition Army daggers. A couple of rare makers there with the coping and the Lunaschloss particularly. The Eichhorn is fairly common, except you don't see that 1940 trademark that much. And then again, this white grip is really, really cool. So there you go. All right, collectors, that'll bring a close to our video number 140, and I hope you enjoyed it. We saw some pretty cool things. Also an interesting NPEA reproduction, but it's always good to see that kind of stuff. So we're going to wrap it up for this week, and we'll see you all next week. And if I can help you with anything, send me an email or give me a phone call, whatever, and I'll be happy to. Cheers to you all, and good luck with collecting.